guys, and welcome back to another hands-on video of Federico Talks Watches. Today, I want to talk about 3 chronographs we just got in stock that won't break the bank and that are quite special. Now, of course, before we get started, I want to let you know we are currently running a 5% off promotion at delraywatch.com that is site-wide, and that is including the watches I'm about to show you. Go to delraywatch.com to take a look how to grab that discount. Now, first, we're going to start in no particular order, but we're going to go with the Lene Heritage Mono Pusher Chronograph. A very, very handsome neo-vintage styled chronograph by Longines, who is famous for their chronographs. Now, this is in a 40mm stainless steel case, and it's a dual register chrono, as you can see, but what makes it really special is it's a mono pusher. You click the button right at the crown, it starts the chronograph, you click it again to stop it, and you click it again to reset. Mono pushers are generally considered a very tough complication to make, and are really reserved for the upper echelon of watchmaking. Now, this has an open case back, and it houses a very highly modified Valjoux movement with, as you can see there, that blue column wheel. And when I press the button, you can see the column wheel engaging and disengaging. A very, very handsome watch. This comes on a brand new unworn Longines alligator strap with a tang buckle. As I said, 40mm, so it fits a lot of wrists very well. I also really like that lacquer-like white dial. I don't believe it actually is lacquer or enamel, but it certainly looks like it. And those hands are perfectly blued, cathedral-style hands. Absolutely gorgeous. This watch also comes with the date. This whole packaged mono pusher column wheel chronograph can be had for under $2,500. Next, we go with something that is actually now considered vintage, and that is a Tudor Prince date. Does it look like something similar? Well, yes, because this is Tudor's version of a Daytona, which they no longer make. This is a 40mm stainless steel case made by Rolex. In fact, it pretty much is a Rolex case, a Rolex buckle, a Rolex pushers and bezel, but housed with a Valjoux 7750. Very reliable caliber, screw-down pushers. This is in the Panda style configuration with the date. It has the Rolex buckle, well, the Rolex style buckle by Tudor on Tudor's version of a Jubilee bracelet. Now, we actually have a few different dial variants and bracelet variants on our website, but it's just a beautiful timepiece. 40mm, wears exactly as a Rolex because, as I said, it is a Rolex case. Daytonas, while over $20,000, these are under $4,000. They're discontinued, and they're actually quite uncommon, unlike a Daytona. This is the perfect chronograph to swim with. Everything is screwed down. You've got a high level of water resistance. You've got the bracelet and that very reliable caliber. This is basically a quirkier Daytona with a very cool history. Then last but not least, probably one of my favorite chronographs ever made, we have the Breguet Type 20 screw-down crown, forgot about that. This is one of the more vintage versions with that tritium dial. This is a 39mm case made by Breguet, so you can see that scalloping, very Breguet-like. This houses a flyback Lemania movement, which is very, very nice. So as you can see, start, stop, start again, but you can fly it back, which is very cool. A rotating bezel, the original Breguet calf strap on a Breguet deployant buckle. Now, 39mm, this does wear a little smaller, but because of that vintage aesthetic, it really, really does work. This is a vintage aviator style watch made by Breguet, and I just can't believe that these Breguet watches with Limania movements and all the Breguet details, not to mention some pretty decent water resistance of 200 meters, can be had for under $4,500 for a Breguet flyback chronograph of all things. Absolutely gorgeous. So we have the Breguet, we have the Tudor, and the Longines Heritage mono pusher. All fantastic chronographs that won't break the bank, especially right now because you can get 5% off any of these watches and the entire website at delraywatch.com. Guys, thank you so much and take care.